Today, from First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, it's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports.
We come at you from the shores of Lake Erie. EA Sports has the coverage of the NFL from First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Today we hit Week 10, and we've got a good one in store between the Houston Texans and the Cleveland Browns. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
Gary and Conley.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. And that's going to be caught. It's Rico Gafford. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good pickup there for the Browns. 15 yards.
3-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And a nice carry and a 1st down for Cleveland. A nice pickup there by Nick Chubb, who's a bright spot for this Cleveland offense. He finished 2nd in the league in rushing in 2019 with nearly 1,500 yards on the ground and got into the end zone 8 times. And how about this for durability? Has not missed a game in his NFL career. What a bounce back from a big-time knee injury while at the University of Georgia.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Chubb on the carry.
Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Third and long for Mayfield. He's going to loft one. Deep left. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Mayfield with
a gain of 3, 2nd down.
We've called a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
Yeah, this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. From the gun, Mayfield. That's complete right around the 8. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Now Mayfield on 4th down. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby.
Intercepted by the Texans. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at the 20. After the interception, here's Watson. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Watson on 1st down. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
Sack. A loss of 7 yards.
Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. And you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
On the throwaway. It's 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Watson, he fakes to Johnson and now looks to throw. Going deep here for Stills. It's caught inside the 25.
That's the way to get it going, boy.
We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Watson. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Watson down to throw. And he's going to go down again. B.J. Goodson. He's the one that drops him this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. From the gun, here's Watson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll run it with Johnson. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
To Johnson again. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. David Johnson. His 4th touchdown on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line.
because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
At their own 24.
Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Rico Gafford, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play. And just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 20. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Watson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson. He's got his tight end. It's Bells. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. And that will be incomplete.
Watson's pass intended for Randall Cobb.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Oh, able to avoid him. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give them 5 on the return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10.
Their own 29.
Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. That one is caught by Hunt. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. The Browns trying to get back and set quickly here. Time ticking away.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
He completes it to Hunt. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A first down throw for Mayfield. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Rico Gafford, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Browns have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this carries into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Watson. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
First down with the score Browns 13, Texans 7.
The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. Fielded in the end zone. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. And now out comes Houston. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
On first down, it's Watson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
And this Browns defense coming to life. They get him behind the line for a second straight play.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Throwing on third down, Watson. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's fourth down.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it, but it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop it before he could get to the marker.
13, Texans 10.
So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
Back on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. He'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Chubb, the ball carrier.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They run it again with Chubb, and he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
On the tackle.
And I think that's going to go down as no gain, but that doesn't seem fair for the effort that was presented on that play. That should go down as a loss. I know, I'm a defensive guy, but you got to like the play that was made.
He made a lot of those plays last week. He was AFC Defensive Player of the Week, picking up where he left off. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. He finds Beckham, complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run. Chubb. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
8-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the 3rd quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
To Nick Chubb.
J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down.
6-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Chubb. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Nick Chubb, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 2.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
That's good.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
1st and 10 at the
It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Zach Cunningham, the leading tackler in the AFC in 2019, is there defensively. And again, it's Chubb. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
carrier. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now Chubb. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
8-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's
running for it. Here's Chubb. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
Vernon Hargraves on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 18.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They toss it left side to Chubb. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. A nice display of powerful running, but it takes him only to the 7. He's dropped there. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. 4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Well, the lead late in the 4th, and Mayfield's going to throw it. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It'll be a gain of 5, but they do keep him out of the end zone, and now it's 4th down. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Does it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on, and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
They'll run for it. Chubb. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Nick Chubb, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Browns add 6 to their lead.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in about the time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
This taken in about 4 yards deep.
Texans take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
Watson and the Texans now down 20-10, 70 seconds remaining. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. Watson. And Cooks has it over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Complete.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Open man, the tight end fails. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Browns.
Watson's pass complete. A fumble on the play.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
Mayfield now after the fumble recovering. And finding the tight end, Hooper. 3 yards to gain there, second down.
Hooper.
That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7.
At the Texans' 32-yard.
On the carry, it's Chubb. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Nick Chubb, the ball carrier. Brought down at the 30-yard line.
They said their goal was to win 7 games. They've done that pretty early in the year.
I think it's time for them to elevate